Hello. In this breakdown video, I will be showing you how I model a table with a lip at the edge. These tables with the rounded edges are just placeholders until I started are placeholders so I could record this breakdown video and replace them with better looking tables like this table here. So, to start off, let's hide almost everything. All we have left is this first table that will serve as our base. And I'm not really serious about it being serving as our base, but it is there just to show me what measurements I need. So first we'll have snap to points tool on, not snap to projected center. And we'll turn on X-ray active component, no, X-ray, so you can see how I model. To begin with, we'll want to go over here to our modeling toolkit. Here it is. And select one of the faces. And we're just going to stretch that all the way over here. Adjust your angle so you can make sure it is as close to your desired length as possible. And same on this other side. And we'll just continue that until we have a good area for our table to begin. And there we go. We now have base shape for our tabletop. So now we can get out of X-ray mode and get to work. So with the top face still selected, I kind of looks weird in my viewport on the other screen, but well, we're going to extrude the face and shrink it a little bit and adjust how big the face is to where there's an even margin around all sides. And it can get slightly annoying. There we go. I was gonna say it can get slightly annoying if you're trying to go for a thin lip around the edge of the table, which is what we're going for right here. Keep in mind you are still going to have the same face selected throughout most of the modeling. Holding down shift to extrude again, you're going to want to first turn off the snap to points. We do not need them any longer. I almost forgot about that. Maybe that's... Adjust again if need be. There we go. Now extrude upwards just a hair. You don't want the lip of the table to be too high if you already have your objects placed at the height you want them to be. And you don't want it too low to where it doesn't make a difference once you bevel it. Switch to scale again. Hold shift and extrude. Adjust the scale as need be. It's a little finicky for me right now. And then switch to the move tool again to just extrude it back down. Creating almost a little, making sure the outer edges are more raised than the actual tabletop part itself. Is the best way I can describe it. And there we go. Now we have the base shape done. Switch to edge mode in the modeling toolkit, and we are going to bevel these so it looks more like an actual table instead of just a few cubes slapped together. Then we'll hit bevel. That loaded a bit weird. Hold the middle mouse button and just till it says .02, or you can type in .02. For the bottom edge, you want to go for a 0.1. I mean, not 0.1. Dang it. Point 2. There we go. Apologies, I accidentally hit the spacebar. And we want that at 8.2. Bevel the edges of the upper lip. Now this is completely optional, but you can also bevel the four corners to give it a more rounded edge. Which will help, like, kind of bounce off the object more when you go to render. So we have the tabletop done. Now what about these legs? Well, for that, we start with another cube. And we just bring it back around. Turn on snap to point with the X-ray tool, not tool, but X-ray view. And this time, make sure it fits around the perimeter of the base table leg that you've previously modeled. Or you can do this by hand. Your choice. For a table leg like this, I'm thinking of having a little ball near the top end of it. So, turn off snap to point. And just raise it to a height you feel comfortable with. Then you're going to want to extrude just a small bit upwards. Switch to scaling. Scale it inwards to what you are comfortable with. extrude upwards again. Switch to scaling. Extrude the scaling outwards this time. Move the face upwards until you find an angle that looks you prefer. And then extrude the rest of the way up. So now your table leg looks like this. How are you going to make this area look like a ball? Well, we bezel. Again. Well, actually, I forgot something. I forgot to make the top and the bottom of the ball. We extrude just upwards a small bit. Scale. Extrude again. And again. Extrude one more time. Scale. What? Mark tool. Don't know why that activated. Then make one final extrude. Now you have a base for your bowl or rounded piece of the table leg to sit. So now we can turn X-ray off. And we just remove that table leg. And we're going to do the same thing as we did for the table top. Just going to bevel. increase the segments as much as you like. And repeat. Now you have a little rounded piece for your table leg. But we are not done. We still have yet to bevel the base part of the table leg. With that, you're just going to want to bevel one. And there you go. That is how you model a table leg. If you want to go even further, we can bring... Let's not bring it. Okay, yeah, let's bring it down a smidge. Extrude inward. Select all the edges. And bevel. Though I kind of messed it up and forgot to make sure it was still touching the very bottom of the tabletop. There we go. And repeat at the bottom. Oh, you just want 2 segments at 0.7. And there you go. You now have, after duplicating this and positioning it for time, a semi-fancy table for your needs.